I should be coming back on. Alright, so this is the fun part. This is the boil, okay? Now, I'm going to follow these instructions basically to a T, just to make it simple, although I'm going to kind of change my boil times a bit, so I'm not exactly copying the recipe. But again, what we're doing here is making an extra special bitter. It's called the Red Hood ESB. It's supposed to be based off of Red Hook ESB by Red Hook Brewing, or Ales and Lagers, or whatever they're called. Which I thought would be fitting for this Super Bowl Sunday, Super Brew Sunday. You know? Anyway, despite my awesome humor, it's time to get serious. I'm going to put the grains into this sock. I won't put this on my dog's face. I'm not going to. Alright, so we have our grains. And it does recommend that you kind of smash them up a bit more, but mine are already pretty much malted. You don't want to like break them into pieces. You just want to kind of crush them, you know, open them up. Ah, smells like tasty. Alright, so just as I'm going to put my grains into here, to my muslin bag. And at the same time, I'm not actually going to boil them, I'm going to steep them like tea. So you don't want it to be boiling, but you do want it to be pretty hot. The temperature it recommends here is 155 degrees, but I'm going to just eyeball it, like I was saying. So you're going to find it's going to be a little messy. It's not going to catch every single bit of grain in there. Some of it's going to fall through smaller pieces. Oh, I wish you could smell that. It's so tasty. Alright, here's a little trick for you. You're going to want to tie it, right? Tie it shut right away. Oh, you don't have to do it right away. But when you're putting it in here, you want to make sure your boil isn't a boil. I'm getting 100 text messages from Ben Gura. So let's see. It wants us, like I said, to boil it for 15 to 30 minutes. You'll need a thermometer, blah, blah, blah. Just make sure you don't boil the grains. Alright, so I'm checking inside my boil, or my pot here. I don't think I can bring it any closer. Whoa! Whoa! Alright, I'll just leave it there. Now put the grains into the pot. I'm going to use the handle. Oh, mine's kind of awkwardly placed. Alright, well I'm going to put them like that. I'm just going to use, let's find a rubber band. Tie it up on the side here. And again, we're just going to let that go for half an hour. So, let's see. The handle is really hot. Ow, Lord. Alright, I'm actually going to turn this. And I have both my both my boilers going, or my burners going, just to make sure I get the whole thing to heat up, because it is a giant pot. Alright, let's see if I can get you an image in a second here, so you can see what it's like. It basically looks like tea right now, because it's just a bunch of weird pieces of plants just kind of brewing in there. This is great. I'm just going to hold it here. But anyway, I'm going to start a little timer. Like I said, it does say 15 to 30 minutes, but I did not know my grains, sadly. I'm just doing this kit. They're just simple caramel malts from Minnesota. Huh. I have more streamers than I expected. I will see if I can get an image. Hold on. I wasn't thinking of this earlier. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. I think we can do it. No! I'm still like an inch short. Hold on. Oh, while your boil's going, don't forget to check it. Make sure it's not a boil yet, okay? Because you don't want to boil the grains. I'll see if I can show you. You'll see it'll be about the color that we want for when it's finished. And then what we're going to do while we wait for our boil is not watch the Super Bowl. This is about as far as I can go. I can't really get a good angle, dang it. Hope you can see it. Anyway, it's about as close as I can get it, the camera. Thanks to my streamer not working. Just kind of squeeze up the bag a couple times while you're doing this. So you want all that flavor from the grains, all that color to come in. So the next ingredients that we're going to put in though after this guy is done are going to be our dried extracts. They're both the same thing, they just give me two different packets because one's bigger and one's smaller. So it's going to get pretty dark. It's about as dark as you'd expect a caramel malt to get you, which is pretty much this color down here, like this red color. Actually, I might be able to put some in a glass or something. Here, I got a good idea. Let's get a little tea. There. So it's not done getting its color, but it will be eventually. I can put this back in there because it's going to be boiled later, so don't worry. I don't recommend doing that at home. That could have just ruined my beer. Now, unfortunately, this is going to take several minutes, almost an hour. So, stick around. Does anyone have any questions, actually, I can answer? Nope, didn't think so. If you think you're coming close to a boil, you'll start to hear those like boiling noises and stuff. You'll kind of see the steam popping off. It's kind of when you want to turn your heat down. If you're just estimating, if you have a thermometer and you're at the right heat, it's good. The heat will not. I mean, it could. It's better if it's boiling. But this is going to be boiled later, so this is fine. Anything that goes into here will be fine. The cup, I just sanitized it beforehand anyway, just to be safe. Good question. You get $50 Steam gift card. So it's still getting pretty dark. Most homebrewers prefer to do their boil on a boil, like a propane burner, because it